dropping stuff. What's up? Well, I'm a little tired tonight, so I'll just say that. It's been a long 2 days. It really has. I wanted to get on tonight, though. What's up? Welcome back to the Chill Factor channel. Joker hanging out with you here at TransWorld Night 2 in St. Louis, Missouri. And I just kind of wanted to come on live, talk to you guys. Like I said, filming a lot of things while we're here, but extremely hard for me to like chop down and edit and make a decent video out of it that would be entertaining for you guys without a lot of time in between. So thought I would come on, share some thoughts, and show you guys some of the cool stuff that we've seen. And don't worry, I got a lot of really cool walkthrough footage. I'm going to be chopping that up as soon as I get home and share that with you guys. Where's my phone? I'm not really great at the live stuff. You haven't noticed? Not yet, anyways, right? All right, so all right, so what's up, Art Lady? Really? You didn't see it? Man, I was the complete like dodo running around with this thing. Hang on. It's so funny too because I get so many people stop me and it was like, what is that? But I mean, it's a GoPro, but I have it on the flotation device. It comes in really cool for like just handling the thing and like pointing and stuff. So yeah, I was the dodo walking around with this for the past 2 days. Came in handy though, and I got some really cool footage for like everyone, and I can't wait to share that with especially those of you who are like unlucky enough to not be able to come to TransWorld this year. So we shopped yesterday and shopped today and last night with the catalogs and everything like that. And I think we're narrowing down like our larger purchases. We know that we're probably going to go with our first large pneumatic, possibly. And really nervous and yet excited about that, Let's see. I wanted to show you guys some of the neat stuff for sure that we didn't show you last night. I know I probably shared this with you guys last night, but Beastcraft, check those guys out for real. The website is Beast. Let that focus. Please focus on that. Oh man, this camera sucks. I gotta get a new one. This is terrible. Oh my god. There we go. And it's backwards. What was I thinking? Anyways, it's beastcraftprops.com. Man, some of their stuff. I mean, some of it is really good. I mean, really good. We really like their stuff, and I mean, so many other people, but I don't even know, guys. Like, this TransWorld. It's overwhelming. Like when people tell you like, oh my God, it's out of this world. Like we're not kidding. It really is. Like everything is so overwhelming and there's so much to see and so much to do and so much to possibly buy if you got the money to do so. And like, it's crazy. I'm literally exhausted and I'm probably just on here rambling. But I wanted to jump on with you guys, man. I feel like, for those of you that couldn't be here, I wanted to show you guys. This might be a little goofy. This one's a little goofy. Probably one of the better werewolf masks that I found that I liked, though, was that one. This is from October Studios. I really enjoyed that one. and for a very decent price. I'm talking about like about $100 mask. But man, they really great quality. Let's see. The place we've found now who's going to do our t-shirts, and we will have Chill Factor shirts available very, very soon. We will also have t-shirts available on our website, chillfactorprops.com, which is actually up and running. You can check it out. Don't buy anything as of yet. You can, but I mean, it's simply a display right now. But you guys can check that out. Poison Props, though, is probably where we're going to get the first big pneumatic. It's between about 3 different ones. Love this guy right here, the giant. It'll focus. Man, it's terrible. Anyways, come on, there we go. Giant clown reacher. Simply amazing. Poison Props they did not have a display this year. I was actually disappointed about that. I won't lie to you. I was really looking forward to making my biggest purchase through Poison Props, and they were not here. So it looks like we'll probably have to bite the bullet and get that online. What is Monster Misfits in the house? Sorry, I'm slow at reading these things. Hey, Dots, what's going on? Yeah, I was curious if you guys were going to be there tomorrow too. Like, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do like my last minute shopping and probably pick up a couple things for the kids, and then we're probably gonna, back to Arkansas. Thought about getting the squishy floors. If you guys are familiar with the squishy floors, it is really, 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 really cool stuff. Really neat to walk on. It's basically, they changed the whole floor up, and you can like measure it out, and you can buy it by a square foot. Let's see if I can actually find it in this massive, absolutely massive catalog from Fright Props. I mean, this thing is redonkulous, beyond redonkulous. Whatever. Look up squishy floors. We're thinking about going that route. I did buy some excellent like scare tactics from, and I also did an interview with these guys from Hallucination Creations. Really, really cool stuff. And I mean, these were the 2 we got: the Horn Blasters, that one and this one. We bought one of each. Extremely freaking loud. I mean, extremely loud. And the best thing about these is they'll be absolutely portable and mobile throughout the hunt. So like any actor could pick this up and blast the crap out of somebody and really, really scare them. One of them actually has a light that lights up in your face as it goes off. Those are really cool. We got some of those today. Let's see. Gonna buy a Swamp Room package tomorrow for sure. That one's a definite buy. That'll come with 4 lasers, 2 gallons of fog fluid, an 800-watt fog machine, and a timer remote. And only $300, man, for that package. You get 4 lasers, and basically it's the effect when you walk into a room and you see the fog and you see the lasers and you kind of feel like you're wading in water because the lasers are like, cutting you about halfway. So it's that effect. And then you get a 800-watt fog machine is a pretty decent size fog machine. So you get that, and then 2 gallons of fluid as well. And that's only $300. So that's the pricing difference that you get while you're here at TransWorld. Like, That's normally almost 400. And then while you're here, though, the show special is, $300. So that's my big purchase. No, I say big purchase, but purchase for tomorrow. The one I definitely want to hit. Could not find the booth today, or I would have done it today. I mean, this place is just massive, massive. Gore Galore was pretty damn cool too. A lot of large props, like extremely large props. The really, really like oversized, huge guys. They were really neat. Got some neat footage. They're also the one that does the big shark head that comes out. But yeah, not real familiar with Gore Galore, but they got some really, really, really big and cool stuff. Even the small stuff's great. They did have a snowman, and you guys will see it in our videos. It was probably one of my favorite things, like of a Christmas hunt level that I saw. It was absolutely epic. Let me catch up here. Hey Vic, I was really bad at like messaging you today while I was there, and I won't lie to you, man. I was so preoccupied, and I know that you were the same way, but I was so preoccupied with everything, interviewing different people, and then trying to get footage of all the quality things that I think everybody would want to see. And but yeah, I mean, we gotta hook up tomorrow, brother, so we can get some like a little bit of back and forth interview style, like with the GoPro or something, just so me and you can kind of use that as needed for promotional purposes. And Art Lady, you just kind of need to, I don't even know. I don't even know. Well, I'll be there, and I'm wearing this thing, man. I haven't taken it off. As a matter of fact, I had somebody tell me, or no, it was Ed from Distortions that told me, it's like, if you wouldn't have been wearing that, I wouldn't have known who you were. And he goes, I recognized it from the videos. Anyways, where did my book go? Oh, here it is. So we want to check out the squishy floor tomorrow. There was something else. It was, well, okay. Do you guys remember in 1984 when Nightmare on Elm Street came out and they got that material over the bed and Freddy like is stretching through the walls, like that material? That's on our list of purchases too. Really, really want that. You can get a 4 foot by 4 foot section of that stretchy material so you can stretch through, and it was $225. That's a really good deal. And you got to think like you can buy 2 of those, and then put them side by side. It was really neat. You can buy an entire panel, like a complete like door frame of the same type of stuff, and it can actually be of like whatever design you want. Man, I gotta find that where you guys can see that. These catalogs, dude. I mean, like seriously. You remember back when you were a kid, and I know you guys feel me, or at least the people that are around my age. Remember when the Sears catalog came out around Christmas time? Right? The Sears catalog came out, and you were so excited, man. It had like every toy that you were aware of. Here we go, though. This is what I'm talking about. This is the stretch effect. So, like, you can buy a whole room's worth of it. So, like, you can actually stretch out, and that's like, I'm guessing 4 walls, But this is the one I'm interested in. It's the black panel, and you can stretch through that. Or you could go with the actual, like, a picture, like, and then you could have someone stretch through that. Or you can go through the entire door panel with different designs and, pick and choose what you want. But that's one that we're very interested in, too. Love that. With us, it really is always about more of a creep factor than it is, I don't know. I guess it's all around, but we love the creep factor. And to me, that just whole thing from the Nightmare on Elm Street, I can't get that out of my head. Like as an adolescent growing up watching that, and I've always wanted to replicate that. I thought that would be neat. Let's see. And I can ask you guys this question. What is your take on the pumpkin stalker from Distortions? Like, I have rode the fence on that purchase for a while. I want him. He's only like 550. He's a great prop. The only problem I've had with him is like, how do you fill out the bottom? You know, because he's so skinny. It's such a tree-like figure. Like, how do you fill out that bottom? And if you don't buy like the entire pumpkin package from Distortions, you're kind of losing. You're kind of losing some stuff there. So me and the wife kind of decided what we should do is just make an entire like hay bale type thing at his base with pumpkins and whatnot. Make some really creepy pumpkins, around him, and thought that might fill that out and have him, basically have his own room. So what's y'all's opinion on the pumpkin stalker? Because we've been riding the fence on him for a while. Hey, Vic, which one did you get from the Dark Zone, buddy? Did you purchase from the Dark Zone? Hay and pumpkins, right? That's what we're thinking, man. It's a good buy. I mean, for the dollar amount, I mean, it's a really good buy. It really is. I mean, he's a good spectacle, and of course, all Distortion comes with those great sound effects and those great soundtracks. Those digital downloads, they're hard to beat. Okay, there are two more shout outs tonight I want to give. One is to Dead Rabbit Studios. Impeccable stuff. Great stuff. And I mean they're the ones that have like the cool comic book artists that's like doing their illustrations and whatnot. They're the ones that have these guys. Took some footage of those. They do really, really creative masks. I mean, very creative stuff. Their clown line I showed you last night is impeccable. Where to focus? I think my big ass lights affect the focus of this thing or something. No, that's true. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Anyways, they got good stuff. And the other shout out I want to give to is Dead Farm. Dead Farm, not only good props, I'm talking like good overall like pneumatic stuff. They had like the big long walkway that when you get about 5 people on it, the whole thing just shifts over and then pops back up. They had those. They had several like pop outs. They were just really good and a really professional look. Their booth was great. Had several sides to it, and the one unforgettable side, and you guys will definitely see the footage of that, is the Exorcist scene. That's an entire like bedroom set for I think it was like 3,700, but it was entire. I mean, so you got 2 walls, the bed, the dresser, the moving picture frames on the wall, the dresser's bouncing up down, the drawers are flying in and out, the bed's completely on hydraulics doing this, and then the actor that was playing the possessed person is on it. I mean, just frantically like doing her thing and jumping around and reaching out, and I mean, it was impeccable. Dead Farms, huge shout out to those guys. They were good looking stuff. You got some Dead Rabbit stuff. They were good, man. They were super, super good. I was really impressed. He needs his own setup. Yep, I agree. Well, I'm sure I'll see what you bought. at some point, bro. I'm sure I'll see it. We gotta hook up though, man. Just text me like when you get up tomorrow, Vic, and let's just kind of hash it out that way. I think our checkout time's like 11, but we're gonna bounce out of here like way before that. So I'm gonna get over there and try to enjoy the last few moments of my adult childhood. But if you guys are curious about anything, hit me up, ask me what's going on. I'm going to hang out with you guys for about another 7 minutes or so. And I don't know, this has been overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. Physically, mentally, I'm tired. I am. However, we booked a room that we just shouldn't have booked. We booked this room like way away from where we wanted just because it was a little fancy, and I really wish we would have kind of got a little bit closer to where the action was. Of course, I'm like, cardio does good. We'll get out and we'll walk a little bit. Yeah, that was all fun and dandy until about halfway through the day today when we had already been to TransWorld twice. Like 4 trips. One sec. Are you good? All right, about another like 6, 7 minutes. You okay? You all right? Yeah, I know, and that's where we should have went, or I think the Drury, or even the Hilton was closer. Honestly, man, I was thinking about, and it kind of sucks. It bit me in the butt, but I was thinking about like shot value. Because like you can't see it, but like literally the arch is like right there. It's like the closest window possible to the whole shebang bag. And I thought I'd be able to use that in the background. But honestly, I didn't feel like filming anything in the daytime because I'm freaking worn out from all of this. So that was pretty much futile. Vic man, tell me some of your favorite booths. Like, did you visit any different ones today that you were impressed with? Did you see that big ass mausoleum? What was it? Nightmare Studios, I think, did that one. I think. Or Night Scream Studios. I don't even know. I swear to God, all of this stuff starts running together. It does. After a while. Exciting stuff right here, buddy. I'm tired, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, probably only hang out for like a few more seconds. I've done more walking like in the past 2 days than I have in forever. Dude, so many people. And I don't know about you, man. Are you planning on getting a booth next year? Because I am. Abso-freaking-lutely. Like I am. If I knew a few things that I didn't know until on the way here, like I would have had a booth this year. Like I was contemplating it, almost did it. just to just for branding, just for marketing, right? But next year we'll have a lot more things. I mean, next year we will have the haunted attraction. We'll have the Chill Factor films from the movie Not Alone, possibly another one by that point. And then now the new prop website that is just about ready to be fully launched and everything. Which exciting news. We talked a little bit of business today about some suppliers for our website, and Distortions was one, and Morris Costumes was another. Looking forward to that. It's going to be interesting. So going to have a lot of reasons to have a booth next year. Looking forward to that. Oh, really? Man, I don't know, dude. I don't think you'd have to wait a couple years, man. You got some quality stuff. I mean, I think if you staff up a little bit and trust some other people to help you with your stuff, like you got some good stuff, man. I mean, you could even set up a booth just for your facades, your like your fronts and everything, like your backdrops and your walls and stuff. I've seen you build. So don't sell yourself short, man. I mean, I really think that you would do well here. I really do. I actually kept that in mind. Like I was walking around checking like other people's like builds and stuff, and I was like, Vic could do that. I was like, he's got that. He's do that. What are your plans? Are you making for them? All the things you're buying? Well, our haunt is. I'm just gonna call it liquid or fluid because as of right now, we may be relocating in like the next couple years. So we're trying to keep, but we don't want to not do it, but we're trying to keep our haunt very fluid, very liquid. And what I mean by that is we have to rent property. Like, so when we do a professional haunt this year, we're going to have to find a place and rent it for the month or 2 months, whatever. And then, you pay rent and the season's over and then you move everything out and you move on. With us, we had the home hunt for years and then we did the professional hunt. And then we kind of had to go back to the home hunt, last year due to 2020. So, like I said, very liquid and not really sure what a setup would be. I mean, we have tons of different things in decor wise and everything for setup of many different rooms. For us, there's always going to be an asylum section. And a lot of a lot of the things that we have could be asylum / like creepy orphanage kind of thing. We have a lot of neat props for a creepy classroom setting. So those are always going to be there. There's always going to be a clown section because we just have way too much clown crap. And our next huge pneumatic purchase might just as well be a clown. Not quite sure, but it's looking that way. Man, and I'm not going to spill the beans on him yet. I'm going to save that for you guys, but he's going to be pretty cute as to really which one I really want. And then of course we usually have a Reaper section, which is just kind of dark, dingy. And then we usually have a spider hallway where everything's like webbed out and strobed out. And then you got the jumping spiders and whatnot in that section. So, I mean, and we have like, the ambulance rack that we use for just multi-purpose. And then of course we have kind of a butcher shop section with old antique countertop we found that's very versatile. So I mean, those are the main sections. Oh, and there's always a harvest section, always like an actual tribute to Halloween section with hay bales and pumpkins and things. And that's the reason why we are leaning towards the pumpkin stalker from Distortions as one purchase, because that would really fill out that one. And as of right now, about the only animatronic we have is the little generic pumpkin peekaboo scarecrow from like Spirit Halloween. So we kind of need to up the game in that area, I would think. That was a good question though, Ray. I appreciate that. The pumpkin stalker. Hey, give me the distortions book. No. Yeah, hang on. I'll show you a picture of it. Morris Costumes was also selling him at TransWorld, and yeah, pumpkin stalker. That's the pumpkin stalker. He's very tall. There we go. He's very tall, but like I said, extremely slender. So without his entourage down here, it's kind of a loss. Now, one major bonus is with distortions. Like I said, you get that super awesome soundtrack, that digital download that you get with everything, and that really sells him. I mean, you put a light on him, you put a fog on him, and you make those sounds. You really got something. But what we're thinking, like I mentioned, obviously my wife's out of the bathroom. As we were saying, or as I was saying earlier, to really fill out that section, we would probably layer with hay bales underneath him to kind of give his body a little bit more a full feel and make him a little bit more menacing. Some nice creepy pumpkins, and maybe some just orange lights, Halloween-y type stuff. Appreciate it, Ray. Thanks. So yeah, again, going over the whatnot little list I got. We picked up those sound blasters. Those are gonna be super fun. And the interview that I did with the owner of Hallucinations Creations. I mean, I really do like them. I was trying to remember their name a little bit better. But the interview I did with him, he actually showed me like how much more sturdy like his mobile horns are than most of the other people who do the same similar props. And so we went with him. I mean, he basically guts these things out and he gives them like a steel cage on the inside. So I mean, they're super sturdy. I don't have to worry about my actors being dumbasses and dropping them or breaking them and shit like that. So looking forward to that. And then of course we want to go with the fog, the laser setup with the fog machine and all that stuff. It was a really neat room that we got to walk through, and you really feel like you're wading through water. I mean, it's a neat effect. I really liked it. The stretch effect walls that I mentioned earlier. And then, of course, the squishy floors, which I can't even describe to you. Like, I don't even think with words where it would make any sense unless you actually walked on these things. They're a square foot, but there's a bunch of them, right? And they all individually move as you walk on them. I mean, it's a really neat setup. And I think we decided for even 4 by 5 foot of that was 600 or 700. So, I mean, expensive, but a very cool effect, especially if you got a pitch black room or anything like that where people can't literally see the floor and then they step on it and the floor literally moves with them. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it'd be the swamp effect with it, but I'm just saying any effect with it, if it's dark, you're going to like step on them and go, whoa, like, wow. The pumpkin stalker is not an animatronic. It does not move, which with me is a bit of a problem because, all of the distortions products that we have, besides leftovers, has had motion. So it would be kind of a new endeavor for a distortions purchase. But still, I'm telling you, with the lights they have on them and with the soundtracks they give you, and then you buy a little boombox to go with it, or maybe even hug them up to a subwoofer or anything like that, it'll do the job with some fog and some lights. Like it will. We're just trying to, make the most bang for the buck here and make the best purchases possible for the haunt in the fall. And, it's weird because you come here, you save money and everything, and you're like, okay, well, what do I want? Because it's an overload of things that you really want. I mean, really want. And it's hard to describe. It is. So it's hard to make up your mind when you're shopping because you're trying to keep in mind what do you need for each section of your haunt. And then you start even second guessing, well, do I even want that section in it this year? You know, or do I want to add a new section? And what do I have to get for that section to bring that one to life? So, I mean, it's a weird thing that you kind of have to keep in your head. It's almost like a living, evolving movie, like as you kind of walk through what your haunt would be visually. And like I said, for us, it's really different because our haunt's very liquid and it could possibly move buildings year to year at this point. So adaptation is key, like so big. We got more viewers than that. Appreciate everybody, tuning in, hanging out. Like I said, what's up, Jason? Oh my God. Hey, brother from another mother. How are you, man? Jason, let me go ahead and say you're missing your playground, homie. Like, you would love this place. Like, this would be your Disneyland. No doubt about it. We are, man, super tired though. I mean, I won't lie to you. It's well, the building they have this crap in, and I'm not gonna say crap, I hate to even call it crap. The building that has all this in it, man, is 500,000 square feet. So just put that in perspective, like 500,000 square feet of just awesomeness most of the time. But hey, we're making some really good legway here on a lot of different things. The up and coming website that we're about to launch, made some good connections as far as suppliers go. Really got a feel of what it would be like to have a booth. And I know my homeboy Vic said he'd wait a couple years, but I don't think I'm going to wait. I think I'm going to have something to almost said tomorrow. I wish tomorrow. Next year for sure. Like it's definitely something I want to be a part of, and man, it's amazing. I got a lot of cool footage, Jason. Like I can't wait to like edit it down, and that's the reason why I'm doing the live videos, because I just don't have time to like dump that footage and chop it up while I'm here and to be able to show you guys all the cool stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's awesome connections. As far as, business wise, and then some really, really cool purchases and even more purchases and stuff tomorrow before we bounce. And it's exciting, like all the way around. It really is. The Christmas display was okay. I mean, it was what it was. It was Christmas. So, I mean, I kind of looked in the room and I was like, all right, that's cool. Jason says, hey. She said, what up? Yeah, she's over there in the bed, so your reflection. No, you can't see her. She's in the bed, though. Yeah, man. Oh, hey. Ooh. Might have some, if not alone part 2 or whatever our next endeavor might be with our actual films, Jeff and Jackie might get some serious upgrades. I'm talking serious upgrades, like silicone upgrades. And I'm not sure where they're going to get the money because they both have no jobs, but I mean, they just go around stabbing people, so I don't know where they're going to get the cash, but man, they're going to come up with these sweet masks somehow, some way. Well, hey, I appreciate everybody stopping by, and I'm going to bounce. Go Gadget Psycho Killers. Yeah. I love your sense of humor, brother. Well, thanks everybody for stopping by, saying hi. I really appreciate it. And, like I said, I just want to kind of jump on each night we were here and just give people a little, like, info about what's happening, what we've been seeing, and what we've been doing for the biz. And because I feel bad that a lot of people can't witness this, because anybody who's a Halloween fanatic at all, I mean, you would absolutely be. I'm talking. I don't mean impressed. I don't mean like, oh, went to the carnival and it was pretty cool. No, I'm talking. You're floored from the moment you walk in this place. Like, you are literally floored by just everything that's here. It's so overwhelming, and I keep using the term overwhelming because that's exactly what it is. But anyways, I jump on live to give you guys a little what we're doing, and I feel bad that people can't experience this too. But thank you guys for tuning in, and like, subscribe, thumbs up, all that good stuff. We love you guys, and we will be heading back home tomorrow. Midnight Studios, yes, Midnight Studio was freaking great, man. They were awesome. Yep. Appreciate you guys. No, at any time. And I cannot wait to put all this footage together of the walkthroughs and stuff, so you guys can really feel like you're right there with us. And that's the whole purpose, or half the purpose, of being here. So other than buying cool stuff. But love, peace, chicken grease, and all that good stuff. And you do what you do, I'll do what I do, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks.